What is up, Cancer? It's your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. So I'm out of my bed. I am officially back at my desk for now. Feeling a lot better. Thank you guys for being so patient, but here is your reading for the month. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, wherever that might fit into your chart. Do know this is a general reading. So even though I am strong enough to see many, many details, I can't look into people's personal situations unless you want a personal reading. So if you want that information, it's in the box below. Right there. Yeah. Anyway, what else? Cross watchers, welcome. We welcome cross watchers here. If you don't know what cross watching is, then please feel free to go ahead and ask in the comments. And also, we're still doing the free reading giveaway for the signs that have the highest views. So whichever sign has the highest views, we're going to go in the comments. We're going to pick someone for a 60-minute live free reading with me. All right, guys, let's get started here because I feel some really, really heavy energy coming from you. This Mars in Cancer and now everything else moving into Cancer, the Sun in Cancer. I mean, you guys are getting slammed. And it's also slamming anyone ruled by Mars as well. It's gotten me, and it's also gotten Scorpio. It's gotten quite a few signs. So we know what you're going through, but you guys are really, really going through it here. I get this energy of being with somebody who truly doesn't appreciate you. This person is very, very, and this could, let me say this too, it can come in, in between yours or your partner's energy. So this could be vice versa. This could be what Cancer is doing, or on the opposite end of the spectrum, what Cancer's partner is doing. So just keep that in mind. Okay. This person is very emotionally manipulative, and very sharp with their words. And I feel like they lash out and hurt you quite often. The things they say aren't really, not even politically correct, but they're just not things you say to your significant other. And I feel like they're very cutting towards you. And at this time, it's almost like you're starting to not see a future with this person. We've got, this person may want a long-term relationship with you, but the way that they're acting, we've got the Hierophant with the King of Cups in reverse, with the King of Swords in the upright. So this person, these are two different elements, but they can easily go together in the sense that mental and emotional are closely tied. And so when you think about it, anything that's, mentally bothering you is emotionally bothering you, and anything that's emotionally bothering you is mentally bothering you. And so it's not far off to see that this particular king is very manipulative and very cutting with words, very cold and mean when they want to be, but they want this long-term relationship with you. And it honestly doesn't feel like that's what you're wanting anymore. We've got the Three of Wands in reverse. To me, this feels like you want to make a decision to take action on your own. Take action. Go back to the two and go to that crossroads and go another direction. I feel as though this person pushes you mentally and emotionally. They really push you hard. And it's almost like stepping on eggshells. That's what it feels like. It's almost like stepping on eggshells. That's what they're showing me. Stepping on eggshells around this person. Like everything seems to piss them off. Very controlling with this King of Swords energy, and very emotionally manipulative. It's like they control you by emotionally manipulating you. And when you step outside of those boundaries, they almost treat you like a pet. It's like when you step out of those boundaries, this person lashes out. Whatever these boundaries are for you, they're really like strict and very by the book and very, I don't like this energy for you, to be honest. You guys are very sensitive. And so when people start lashing out at you like this and controlling you via your emotions, because they know that you're very much about keeping your family happy and very much about family, period. But it seems like they're using that to manipulate you into whatever it is, whatever these boundaries are that they want. It's like they've put you in a cage and it's like, this is how you're going to act. This is what you're going to do. And anytime you try to step out of that, it's like an electrical fence. That's what it feels like. And it's like you're almost just in a box, just stuck there. It's very restrictive. And I feel like even though you want a long-term relationship with this person, nothing's changing to make this better. And so it's making you want to go and take action in another direction, because you realize that all the effort and the time and the commitment that you've been putting in, I think we let it fly in, has really not paid off. You're not seeing anything in return. It's like this person seems to get worse instead of better. You know, all the promises they made you in the beginning, all the things that they told you in the beginning, none of that is happening. And this is a soulmate for all intents and purposes. It's a soulmate. This is not a twin flame. This is a soulmate there to teach you a lesson, and it's probably a lesson in boundaries. If you're not setting boundaries with people, people are going to treat you this way. Why? Because they can. It's that simple. It's simple psychology 101. It's just, I mean, if you allow a child to misbehave and then you tell them they're going to be punished and they're not punished, and you continue that behavior, eventually that child just becomes disrespectful and walks all over you. And it's the same thing for a grown adult. The behavior doesn't change much. The only way to change that pattern is to change it yourself by saying, I'm not going to be treated this way, that way, this way, or this way. Don't speak to me like that. Don't treat me like that. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. That type of, you need to put it up, guys. That's just not a good energy for you. And there's so much fighting. And when the fighting comes in, it's like the fighting is brutal. The things that this person says is just, I don't know. I personally, if I had a disagreement with my significant other, I wouldn't say half of this shit that this person is saying. I've given up on not trying to swear. It's gotten me nowhere. So we're back to swearing. I'm just keeping it nicer. But I don't like this person for you. They make you feel like you constantly have to stand your ground. It's like every time you relax around them, they poke at you. Poke, 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 poke. Every little thing you do. Why are you dressing like that? Where are you going? Who are you with? This type of restrictive energy. And I'm not sure what's going on that you guys are staying around for that. There's just a lot of disappointment. And I feel like this person not being completely honest with you too did cause a tower moment in the recent past. It can be up to 6 months or a year. And you're also not being honest with this person by not setting boundaries. You're allowing them to treat you in such a way that says you don't respect yourself. And when you don't respect yourself, no one else is going to respect you guys. So you have to understand that. No one else is going to look out for number one but number one. And so, you know, I think this month for you guys is really going to be challenging, because that Mars energy coming into Cancer for so long, you guys are feeling that war energy, where generally you're a very passive sign. You're not the most aggressive. But it's like you guys are ruminating on this. Like at this point, you're at the point where it's making you feel as though, I feel like some of you are going to lose it. Like you're going to blow. This person just, it's like they poke you with a stick, constantly poking. And every time it's like it turns into this big, huge argument. It's like an insult fest because you did something that upset them, which whatever that is, could be anything by the feeling of this person. There is no equal reciprocation or give or take here. It's more like take, and this is what I'm going to give you, and if you don't like it, it's just too damn bad. How did it get that way? Because you did not set those boundaries. You have to set boundaries with people on how you want to be treated. I know that being in a twin flame relationship myself, we have both set boundaries on how we want to be treated. And so when you do that, it disables that room for someone to be disrespectful to you. The other person actually respects that you care enough about yourself to stand up for yourself and say, hey, knock it off. I'm not going to tolerate that. I wouldn't treat him that way, and he won't treat me that way. You guys need to get in the lesson of learning boundaries right now. It seems to be going around a bit. It's hard to say no. It's hard to tell people, I'm not going to let you treat me like that. But the first time you do it, it frees you. It really frees you. It makes the second, third, fourth, fifth, fifth, whatever, however many times after that, so much easier to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. And this is why. If you care about the person, if you don't owe them the explanation, then don't give it to them. Just saying. So, I mean, there's just, it's like they're pushing you to make a decision between them and something. They're really pushing you to make a decision between them and something. And instead, it's pushing you to make a decision on whether or not you want to go back to your single life. That's what I'm seeing here. They are forcing your hand to make a decision. We've got the Two of Swords and the Lovers cards. So they're really pushing your hand to make a decision here between them and something. Whether it's them and your job, maybe they don't like where you work. And this type of personality is very mentally and emotionally abusive. It's a cycle with them. You're not the first one they've done it to, and you won't be the last one they do it to, and they don't want help. You have to understand that no matter how much they tell you they're going to go to counseling or they're going to change or whatever it is they're going to do, this person doesn't want help. And you can't change if you don't want help. You can't change if you don't care enough to change yourself. It's quite simple. And this person does not want your help. They want someone they can order around. And that's not right. You guys are worth more than that. And I wish you could see what I see. But all that manipulation, you've got the Starman here. I know these cards are so confusing for you guys. I'm sorry. I know it like assaults your face when you look at it, but I get in so many messages. I just need to have something to be able to bring in all of the messages at once. It's like a clown circus in here. Just picture that little clown car just driving around circles. Yeah. So instead of manipulating you the way they think they're going to, it's almost like you're thinking about going back to your single life because whatever this person is doing is really cramping your style, is what I hear. Is this person is cramping my style. That's what I keep hearing from you guys, is like this person is really, you can't be yourself at all. It's like now that they have you, they want to change every little thing about you. That's what this is. You guys are definitely wanting to put a stop to this. You're definitely wanting to stop this. It's become burdensome. It's like their problems have become your problems. This person sounds very insecure, controlling, demanding, cruel. And you don't deserve that. Nobody does. And so continuing to allow them to control you and manipulate you, and you know what's happening, is going to put you in a really precarious situation, guys. You got to get your ish together. Get yourself out of these situations with low vibrational people. Low vibration attracts low vibration. Get your vibrations up there. Put those boundaries out. I know you guys want to meet the right one, but you can't force it, especially with somebody it's not right with. And I feel you're devastated about it. You really thought this relationship would be different. You expected different from this person. You know, this person made a lot of promises. We've got the Prince of Cups in reverse. Yes, I know. You guys are like, what? But we've got the Prince of Cups in reverse. And this person made you a lot of promises that they have no intention on keeping. You're tired of constantly being on edge with this person. Their behaviors are not changing at all. In fact, they're just continuing to get worse and cause you anxiety and sleepless nights. And it's almost to the point where you can't even work with it. It's so smothering and so bad. Yeah, you're at a crossroads with this, guys. You're not feeling very Empress-like or Emperor-like at all. You know, this person really makes you feel like a peon. This is not what you wished with them. Instead, you're feeling betrayed and backstabbed, and you're ready to cut communication. You're finding out that they have secrets of their own. So while they're all over you and harping on you and harping on you and poking you and putting you in the box and you got the electric fence, this person has secrets of their own, guys. This is why they're riding you so hard about whatever you do. They have secrets of their own. This is a very insecure, demanding, abusive, nasty type of person. They have secrets of their own. But it's called deflecting when they start blaming you for stuff and saying you're doing things that you're not doing. It's called deflecting. It takes the attention off of them and puts it on you. You guys really have to think about if that's what you want to do for the rest of your life just because you're feeling like you want to be with somebody. It's not worth it. Not with somebody like this. This is very abusive. It's just very suffocating. It's very, very suffocating. It's like the constant questions. Where are you with? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Who? It's just constantly battering, you know, and it's like, change everything about yourself, change everything about yourself, change it. Everything you do, they want you to change. I'm really surprised. You know, you guys are usually pretty good at getting out of stuff like this, but I feel like a lot of you have been in this for a long time now. It's saying some of you may have lost somebody recently and gained some money. Yep. Some of you may have lost somebody recently. There's the heartbreak. And gained some money. You need to know this person is sneaking around doing stuff that they're asking you not to do. So while you sit there and take a stand for yourself and think you're defending yourself, really all you're doing is deflecting the attention off of what they've already done. That's what people do. When they've been up to no good, they start fights for no reason. That's when you want to start questioning motives. Why is this person fighting with me out of nowhere about something stupid? That's why. Yeah, there might be children involved in the situation, but you have to understand that it's not good for the children to see this either. They're going to grow up and that's what they're going to know. Yeah, and you know this person is using memories and feelings against you. You're aware, but you're not listening and you're not hearing. And you're also not walking away. Secrets of their own, guys. Secrets of their own. I got a pen all over my hand. They have secrets of their own. This is why they're all over you. They have options and decisions, and they're using a past situation to make it seem like this is the reason why they're on you so much. Well, it was done to me, so I'm going to take it out on you. Whatever occurred in your last relationship does not belong as baggage in your current relationship. It should stay with your last relationship. And if you're taking healthy breaks between relationships, then you shouldn't be having this problem. So guys, that's everything I have for you for right now, till mid-month. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Don't forget that we are having that contest for the most views, and someone will win a free 60-minute live reading on Skype with me. That's just because there's nothing behind it. There's no end date to it. I just want to do it. So keep that in mind. This is your girl Kelly signing off for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. I will catch you guys for mid-monthlies. And not only that, I hope you guys start listening and putting up those boundaries.